Welcome back to Mystic Moon Tarot. This is a part 2 of my previous video. Now we will continue to get more messages from Spirit today for you, Divine Feminine. He is paying karmic debt right now for picking that karmic over you. He is not coping with it, and that's why he wants to run back to you for the protection that you automatically provide for him due to your high spiritual rank. Your ex is in the energy of a broke, obsessed player currently. Some of your exes went on to marry this karmic, and that is the reason they feel so bound to her. They are stuck in an unhappy marriage and see no way out of it. Even if you haven't received monetary abundance yet, just keep going, doing the spiritual work, working on your childhood issues, working through your karma. I can guarantee that the more that you put into both myself and your spiritual journey, the more dharma that you will receive. Sometimes it just takes some time to receive the rewards. You are desperately trying to cleanse this masculine out of your energy. You are hypervigilant when it comes to him. The veil has lifted and you see him for exactly who he is now. That is why you are protecting your energy so fiercely. It wasn't that you weren't enough. It's your energy. It asks others to rise up, and not everyone is willing to go where they would grow. Anyone that tries to delay, hinder, or threaten your come up will automatically be blocked and removed out of your life, including this ex and the karmic. During your healing process, a lot of you Divine Feminines have focused on self-care, surrounded yourself with supportive people, and engaged in activities that have brought you joy and fulfillment. Others of you have completely isolated. The way some of you Divine Feminines were ghosted by him really affected your self-esteem and your sense of self-worth. Some of you still haven't even recovered from it, and some of you haven't pursued another man since this shocking experience. The act of ghosting can be considered a form of emotional abuse, especially when it is a pattern of behavior that manipulates or controls the emotional state of the person being ghosted. Increased helplessness, self-doubt, and loneliness are all side effects that come with being ghosted. Silence is your new answer to respect, Divine Feminine. You no longer react, argue, or dive into drama. You just remove your presence. You have been concentrating on your personal growth, your healing, and also manifesting positive outcomes in various areas of your life. Your strong faith has given you hope, peace, and belief in yourself once again. Respect your body when it needs rest. Respect your mind when it needs a break. Honor yourself when you need a moment for yourself, Divine Feminine. You should spend more time on where you are going rather than where you have been. May this be your last heartbreak, your last ex, and the last time that you deal with someone who isn't sure about you. After you ended that toxic karmic cycle that you were in, your mindset completely changed. You are welcoming in this new chapter in your life, and you are excited about what the future holds for you. You are strong but not rude. You are kind but not weak. You are humble but not shy. And you Divine Feminine are proud but not arrogant. You Your ex had no idea about your spiritual rank. Your ancestors have shocked him by standing up to him on your behalf. You didn't have to do anything, Divine Feminine. Some of you Divine Feminines feel that being single is so much better than being cheated on, manipulated, and disrespected. You are only human. Sometimes you see happy couples kissing, hugging, and holding hands. You wonder why you haven't met your perfect match yet. You definitely think that there is something wrong with this karmic. Why would she talk to your ex constantly about you? Fight with him about you? Compare herself to you? Attempt to be like you, act like you, talk like you, and even dress like you? It is so twisted, you feel, dear. He is obviously trying to turn the karmic into you because he misses you so much. He attempted to build this woman, the karmic, into you, Divine Feminine. You feel this woman must have a low IQ to not be able to see through all of his tactics. It is ridiculous behavior and an extremely low class, delusional, crazy, messed up situation you feel. Divine Feminine, staying in a relationship just because you love someone is not worth it. Love is not all you need. Respect is what you need. Time is what you need. Reassurance is what you need. Happiness is what you need. A best friend is what you need. The way you see it is like this, Divine Feminine. Your ex has missed the point in time where he could have repaired things between you both. Now it is just too late. You feel that he should have realized this by now. It is no good crying over spilt milk now and regretting his past actions because the damage is already done. He goes for weak women who are easy to manipulate, brainwash, and use mind control with. Then he met you, Divine Feminine. You are the opposite. You are a strong, independent woman. He feels that you two have unfinished business together. However, in your eyes, you are completely done. You are so relieved that you are not the one being lied to, cheated on, betrayed, or manipulated any longer. It feels like a weight has lifted off your shoulders since I removed him from your life. He was abusive towards you. However, you didn't realize to what extent until you left him behind. You then had time to reflect on everything that he had put you through, the mental, emotional, psychological, spiritual, financial, and even physical abuse. He hates that you don't hold him on a pedestal like you used to, because you figured out how toxic and reckless that he is. He honestly was too immature and not ready for such a stable woman like you to enter his life. He wasn't on your level. He could not match your energy. This ex was put on your path as one last test before you run into your true, authentic, divine masculine. Your ex actually prepared you for your new love. But I wasn't going to bless you with a divine masculine until you completely close the chapter with this ex-karmic masculine. He feels that you have definitely met someone because he knows everything that you have to offer. You are kind, loving, compassionate, and you are intelligent. You know how to hold your own. You are ambitious and conscientious. You look after your body, your mind, and your soul. You are looking extra fresh now. You are glowing from within because you are no longer surrounded by his negative energy. the one who ghosted you, and now he is afraid that you will reject him if he contacts you. Focusing on you and you only has led to massive amounts of growth for you, Divine Feminine. You have a unique bond with me that no human could ever match. Your ex loves to stay out of the house because he hates going home to this karmic. He views her as a nag who bitches constantly, keeps tabs on him, and is needy and depends on him way too much. I am going to reward you for staying true to yourself and closing out this toxic cycle once and for all with this man. Loving on yourself is one of the best, most constructive and important things that you can do for yourself right now. You broke old patterns. It was so difficult for you, but you learned the lessons. Now you are completely free and you are moving on to bigger and better things. People are watching your money, Divine Feminine, so don't share your business with anyone at this time. You are now feeling back to yourself and you got your mojo back. Your ex, on the other hand, is stuck in pain and is feeling helpless. You had to turn your back on the whole relationship in order to come and heal alongside me. He knows very well that he has fallen from grace and is now a fallen twin flame. He also knows that he is receiving bad karma for treating his twin flame in such a horrible manner. You have remained faithful and dedicated to me. I will be rewarding you for your loyalty and for leaving toxic cycles behind you. And yes, you are determined now to never make the same mistakes that you have made in the past by choosing a different type of man next time around. The work you have done on yourself will attract a major upgrade on your ex and a man who matches you energetically. Your ex was a master manipulator. The great news is that he can no longer project his problems onto you. You are no longer his punching bag. He can no longer play with your mind. You are manifesting your new divine masculine, whether you realize it or not. He feels you are not only the best he has ever had, but you are also the best that he will ever have in this lifetime. He left you behind to go and build with this Jezebel karmic, thinking that they would be prosperous together. It turns out that you are the prosperous one, DF. Him and her are struggling with their pentacles. He was a classic love bomber. He was a charismatic and smooth man. He was over the top with his compliments, in the beginning that is. He has to live in his own head now, suffering for what he did to you. The lies, the betrayal, the deception, and the cheating. He has lost a lot of sleep and is experiencing guilt, anger, humiliation, shame, embarrassment, and regret. Life has humbled you. As you grow older, you stop chasing the big things and start valuing the little things. These include alone time, enough sleep, a good diet, long walks, and quality time with loved ones. Simplicity has become your ultimate goal after having dealt with such toxicity in the past. You are a great manifester. At present, you seem to be manifesting wealth. You want to be loved, nourished, taken care of, spoiled, and prioritized. Not just by words, but by actions too. Sometimes you feel overwhelmed by the things that you have to do. You are a busy lady, dear. Just take one day at a time and do your best. That is all you can do. You keep all of your special abilities to yourself. Being the high priestess that you are talented but humble, and you are extremely psychic. You will be coming into union with your true divine counterpart soon. It is extremely sad that this woman, the karmic, continues to put spells on you when you don't ever want this man back ever again. Your new soulmate is close now. He will heal, repair, upgrade, restore, uplift, and bring out the best in you, Divine Feminine. This quote applies to your ex. They lied, cheated, gaslighted, blame-shifted, destroyed, and then discarded you. But somehow they are still the victim. For some of you DFs, he left you when you really needed him the most. It felt as though he didn't care at all. His heart turned to stone. He is insane with jealousy. He is upset that you are destined for greater things. He cannot stop your progress at all. You are in my hands now, in your life purpose, with me constantly protecting you. You have a huge bubble of protection around you. Consider yourself a queen. A queen is unafraid of failing. Failure is simply a stepping stone on the road to greatness. You are powerful, and you must believe in yourself to succeed. You are so balanced, patient, and stable as you are currently in temperance energy. It takes the same energy to worry as it does to be positive. Use your energy to think positive, and positive things will happen to you. Now that you are high vibrational, you will only attract men who are also of a high vibration. You will only resonate with them from now onwards. You will no longer accept low vibrational men who bring nothing to the table. Some of you DFs have been trying to get back out there and date and socialize. However, a lot of you are choosing to be in hermit mode. You are spending a lot of time on your own. Others of you have received your blessing and already have met your divine partner. DF, you are strong, not because you always wanted to be, but because you were forced to be. Your strength is often hidden from others, but is the strength that kept you going, even in the hard times. At first you didn't see your strength, but as time passed, you began to celebrate that you truly are a brave warrior. Don't force anything in life. Conversations, friendships, relationships, attention or love. Everything forced is not worth fighting for. Whatever flows, flows. Whatever crashes, crashes. It is what it is. This is how you feel, DF. If you only knew how hard it was and how long it took to rebuild my little universe of peace and happiness, then you would understand why I am so picky about who I allow into my life now. The hardest walk is the walk alone, but it's the walk that makes you strong, confident, independent, and fearless. Always remember, the sun is alone, eagles fly alone, lions are alone, but they are all so powerful. Divine Feminine, the money is coming, the new home is coming, the new car is coming, the spouse is coming, the good health is coming, the abundance is coming, and your ex won't be there to share any of it with you. You are so busy now that you barely even have time to reflect on the past, and that is a good thing. You are on the whole quite content with how things are currently going in your life. You have money coming in for you, Divine Feminine. This ex betrayed you and was extremely untruthful to you. His specialty is telling half-truths. He looked down on people who didn't have much, and that's why he is being humbled by me now and is experiencing financial issues. That is one of the forms of his karma. The karmic spread rumors about you, and not one of them were true, DF. She is a true hater, a gossip, a troublemaker, a liar, and a very evil, nasty being. You hate the way he left you hanging, with no explanation whatsoever. You felt this was so disrespectful, immature, hurtful, disgusting, and nasty. He was leading a double life, Divine Feminine. He could have been your perfect match had he chosen to do the shadow work, heal and ascend to Emperor status, and be on the same level as you. He didn't want to, though. He was moving so fast after you separated, and he chose someone quickly without thinking about the repercussions of his decision. When you and him were having issues, he went and confided everything in the karmic. At that particular time, she fed his ego and took his side and ran you down to him, telling him that he deserved better than how you were treating him. He never closes cycles out with anyone. This ex is now a karmic soulmate. Your ex's lies and secrets have all been exposed now, and you know absolutely everything. He is aware that you know, and this is making him feel defeated. You realized that you were stronger than this ex, wiser than him, and smarter than him. When the cycle between you and him ended, that is when it hit him like a ton of bricks that it was really over for good this time, and that you were no longer playing. He couldn't come back and sweet talk you with his excuses and lies ever again in this lifetime. There was always a power struggle between the two of you. He wanted to feel in charge of everything. So the fact that you are doing so much better in life than he is upsetting him, as he is a misogynist. You have to put yourself first, Divine Feminine. When you do this, you have enough love to put into those that you love. If you happen to have a platform, I am happy that you are using your spiritual gifts in order to help others on their spiritual journey. You are powerful, not because you weren't scared, but because you went on so strongly, despite the fear that you felt inside. Some of you DFs still really feel sad and emotional regarding this ex. He was your twin flame, however he is no longer. He is a fallen angel and a fallen twin flame now. He didn't get the assignment at all because he was unawakened. He chose a karmic woman instead, which completely altered his destiny. Prayer has really helped you in your life when you found yourself in different, challenging situations, DF. You are a starseed. What you do for others around you doesn't go unnoticed, DF. It can be hard to turn the page when you know someone won't be in the next chapter. But the story must go on, Divine Feminine. You are a high priestess with a courageous Divine Feminine heart and the spirit of wise ancients within. Never let them tame you. Stay free. Instead of standing by your side and supporting you, he judged you, slandered you, criticized you, and abandoned you, DF. Just remember, DF, that with the right person, you don't have to work so hard to be happy. It just happens. The only people that get upset at you setting boundaries are the ones who benefited from you having none. This was your ex. People always think that the most painful thing in life is losing the one you value. The truth is, the most painful thing is losing yourself in the process of valuing someone too much and forgetting how special you are. You forgave your ex and moved on with your life. Love triangles, sexcapades, and players are really not your cup of tea. If the karmic doesn't know where you live, she has been trying to find your location, dear. Your ex draws people in because he has the gift of the gab. He is so great with his words. The karmic has a bad temper, but so does he. They are both impulsive and love thrills. They are a match made in hell. Your ex feels as though your forgiveness will cancel out his karma. After you, he was continuously searching for your potent, high vibe energy in strangers. As soon as you pulled your energy all the way back, his life started to fall apart. Karma began to take place in his life. He knew that he could never give you a stable, loving life. He loved you but couldn't calm his inner beast of lust. He couldn't have stayed loyal to anyone because he constantly craved sex from more than one person. I know that you find it hard to believe that he could be into watching tarot readings, dear. However, he is. This is one of the ways that he is spying on you. He thinks that you can come in now and save him from the bad karma that he has accrued from dealing with this main karmic as well as other karmics. He desperately wants your divine protection. The karmic feels extra threatened because she knows that you are single now, most of you anyway. You actually forced him to take a long, hard look at himself. You showed him what he was doing wrong in his life. For example, living in his shadow side and not doing things of the light. Your ex loves to have one-night stands. He doesn't actually care to have relationships, as they are too much work for him. He prefers empty, shallow connections. A big part of his karma is that he will never ever find anyone as good as you. He can search for days, months, even years, and never find another woman who is so loyal, faithful, genuine, loving, kind, wholesome, beautiful, caring, smart, considerate, honest, and as sweet as you, Divine Feminine. You felt like his counselor, his therapist, and his mother. Your ex is drinking way more than he ever did, Divine Feminine. He is perplexed as to why he cannot get over you. His gaslighting and mind games will never ever work on you again. You are too wise now, and you have learned the lesson. He has an addictive personality. Your ex is the nymphomaniac player who is guided through life by his penis. He also has toxic addictions to porn, alcohol, and even drugs. He thought that he had you where he wanted you, but you were sick of his lies, his cheating, and his player ways. You shocked him and detached from him completely. He feels that if he comes back and proposes to you, that will make up for everything that he did to you. The future faking, the lies, the ghosting, the lack of closure, and his player ways. You are an earth angel, Divine Feminine. You appear to be living the life that so many people envy right now, Divine Feminine. People from your past are regretting how they treated you because they are witnessing your glow up and feeling like they lost a good thing. You realized that with time, the pain of heartbreak eases, the body recovers, and the brain figures out new ways to go on. The longer you stay celibate, the idea of someone touching you who doesn't meet your mental, spiritual, or physical wants and needs will make you sick. Stop trying to be perfect. If you try to be perfect, you will never stop beating yourself up. This is how you feel now. I am not interested in fighting, hating, blaming, or being petty with whatever time I have left in my life. I want to live, I want to be happy, I want to be loved, and I want to have peace. Your ex thinks that you are happy with someone else, but a lot of you Divine Feminines are single. His friends and family enable his bad behavior. You feel that he rejected and dumped an honest, genuine woman for a lying, fake demon. He kept quiet about a love child that he had and was hoping that you would never find out about it. He forfeited his destiny with you, DF, to live a karmic lifestyle with the karmic. You couldn't care less now that he chose the karmic path instead of his divine path. You view him as a loser and yourself as the winner. You are confident that I will reward you with a sophisticated new emperor who will embody all of the qualities that you desire in a man. You defeated him at his own game, and he couldn't handle it. He was playing checkers, but you were smarter, and you played chess instead. I had to move you far away from him so that you weren't affected by the karma that he is receiving from me. Lust is his obsession. All he cares about is how many women and men he can get into bed. Your ex is tormented because he knows by now that he can never have you again. However, his karma is that he will not stop yearning for you ever. I am about to bless you big time, and your ex knows this, Divine Feminine. That is why he is so desperate to get back into your energy. This is the end of part 2. I will see you all in part 3. Bye.